up, CCI family and chump change investors out there? It's your main man back with the game plan. Yep, once again. Look, I'm here to quiet down these fears that y'all been having lately. I know the last couple weeks there's been a turnaround and the market kind of took a dump on us. It's all gravy. Look at the last few months we've been having that were super strong. And I know a lot of y'all made hell of a money. Okay, so you got to take that all in stride as part of the game. But it's the good part of the game. Because don't forget, when these prices jump up that high, nobody really wants to buy too many of them at that price. We want them to come back down. Now, of course, we don't want them to come back to the floor. Okay? And for the majority of them, they're not going to the floor. This is just a breather. This is an opportunity knocking at your door. This is the time, if you're not in, you even get in. Okay? And this is also the time where if you are in, this is where you pack up some more. Okay? So we're going to kind of list a few stocks, and I've got them in order of whether they're on sale, whether you should just be holding them right now, whether you should increase your buying of that particular stock at the moment, or, of course, whether to protect it. Okay, and I'm going to go through some of those ways that you can protect your investments as well. Stay tuned. Now, also, before I forget to mention, these 6 stocks that I'm about to list out to you are also the, I guess, like the main growth stocks for Chump Change. Okay, we'll get into the heavy hitters a little bit later in the vid, but these are the growth stocks that at least I'm looking at. Okay, so the first one, Palantir. Okay, so Palantir right now has taken a little fall, but even though I hate to see it, trust me, it's not a bad thing. It gives me more opportunity to increase my position with them, period. Okay, I want more and more and more. Okay, so right now Palantir is looking at $67.26 per share as of Friday. As of this time right now, which is after hours, of course, they've dropped another 0.73%, so they're at $66.77 a share. Now, remember, just a few weeks ago, well, not a few weeks ago, but about a week or so ago, Palantir was sitting over $80 a share. Okay, which simply means in the last week we're down 16%. You get it? Palantir is on sale, 16% off. Now, we're hoping it's going to reject and go on back up this week. But if not, you're getting an even bigger discount on Palantir. Okay? And if you're like me, or if you've been following and watching, you're already 300% up. Okay? So 15, 20, 25% is not going to hurt you. That's a sale. Palantir at 20% off. I mean, come on. Can't tell you whether to buy, hold, or sell, but you know. Next up. All right. Now, as far as SoFi is concerned, it's a hold for me. And the reason that I'm placing a hold on it is because of the fact that, remember, SoFi is in the fintech industry. Okay? They're a bank. And with banks, a lot of their business is very reliant on the economy. Right now, the economy is wishy-washy. Okay? 1 week it's up, 1 week it's down. We don't know where it's going. So I believe all of the investors, especially the bigger ones, are selling some of theirs and holding and waiting. Okay? Which is why I'm a hold on it. Now, by saying hold, I don't mean stop your DCA. If you're dollar cost averaging into this, please continue to do so. Okay? But as far as purchasing big blocks of the stock at one time, that's where I'm putting a hold up on it right now. until we see exactly what's going on. And by that I mean after the inauguration, what direction the stock or the market itself is going in. And I believe that's the case for a lot of the stocks, not just ours, but a lot of them out there, and what we're seeing going on right now. Okay, so right now so far it's down about 6% in the last week, and not a big deal. But again, if you're like me, where your average price of the stock is around $6-7, you're sitting still pretty right now. All right, next up. Now, when it comes to SoundHound, we done almost lost 40% with SoundHound. Okay, SoundHound, our dark horse. You're breaking my heart, but not really, because if you were smart with SoundHound, you know that they were oversold or overbought anyway at the top. Okay, at $25 a share, with that quick pump up like that, they were already over 30 times what they needed to be. Okay, so again, if you were smart with it, you took and sold at the top, got you a little dry powder, kept a lot in your stash, wait for the price to drop up, go ahead and set your stop losses. For me, I stopped them around $16, sold another chunk off there. That's for the rinse and repeat, and we're gonna follow it. Hopefully it doesn't drop too much more. We want to bottom out around 13.50, and hopefully stabilize there and work our way on back up. So for right now, we have SoundHound listed as a protect, which means protect your investments. Okay, next. Now, Grab. Remember, I told you in the beginning when we first brought up Grab, which was months ago, Grab is a slow-moving stock. However, slow is better. Okay? Remember the tortoise and the hare? Okay. Slow is always better. We'd like to see a little progress now and then, which they do, but they keep it at a steady pace. So Grab had been just over $5 a share, and it slowed back. Now we're right about $4.40 some cents a share. Let me get exact for you here. Grab is now $4.49 a share as of Friday when it closed. Okay, so just keep doing what you're doing with Grab. Grab is on sale. Okay, that's our ranking for Grab, is sale. Next up would be Archer. Okay, Archer Aviation. Remember, so Archer had a nice little small run during the month of December, which was great for them. They went up to touching like the $11 range per share. Now they've pulled back a little, so they're just under $9 a share, which again is healthy. Their competition, Joby, they're still staying above them. Joby's around $8.74 a share right now, but they've been there for a month. Both healthy stocks. Archer is the way I'm going. Again, I can't tell you whether to buy, hold, or sell, but you can do your own information and decide, you know. But Archer is on sale. Okay, grab all you want right now. Okay, and last but not least, PowerZero. Okay, that's our parachute companies for the drones. Okay, based out of Israel. Okay, now if you know, and if you've been watching anything with politics, you know how the U.S. and Israel are right now. Okay, so really, not without getting into the politics, our saying around here is use what you got to get what you want. Okay, so again, no matter how you feel about it and what's going on over there, our prayers are with all, or at least my prayers are with all. I don't choose sides and things like this. I just wish the best outcome for all. Okay, but me seeing that ParaZero is a up and coming company. They are based out of Israel, and our relations with them, I foresee that they will be on a good trajectory within the next few years. Okay, and right now they're still bouncing around between the 180 and mid $2 range. It's a great time to get as much as you want. Okay, I know someone just came in here. It's probably my stock hound, Dallas. He done went on his way, but it's a good time to get into that stock ParaZero right now. So my take on that one is increase your position. Okay, so I managed to catch him. This is Dallas, the stock hound. Okay, that nose picks the best stocks in that game. Of course, I have to always double check him, but he is a great stock pup. Okay, say hey, Dallas. Look, say hey. Say hello, everybody. Yeah. All right, get on. So yeah, that pretty much wraps it up for our buy, hold, sell, and protect segment. Okay, but what I wanted to talk to you about is actually what is going on with the market. Okay, there's a lot of factors that's bringing things down, making investors sell and so on. Okay, but what I want you not to do is panic, because these things are healthy for the market and they're not going to last forever. Not going to last no time. My stake on this year is it's still going to be a great year in the market. Okay, right now we have factors such as economic factors or macroeconomic factors such as the jobs data. This week we have PPI coming out, CPI coming out, so on. These things have factors on the interest rates and so on, which can be not the greatest for smaller growth companies such as SoundHound, other companies such as SoFi. Okay, because if the interest rate goes up, take SoFi for instance, which is again fintech banking, it's going to, of course, bring the price down a little bit, because financial investors are going to hold or back out a little bit until these things in the economy change for the better. Okay, but in those times, remember, when there's fear is when we eat. Don't forget that. Okay, we are like firefighters in this. We run to the flame. Don't run away from it. Okay, and mentioning that, I want to give a shout out to all of our firemen and firewomen, especially in California right now. My prayers are with all. Not too much to say on that, but our prayers are with you all. Okay. But yeah, as far as the market, we did also have the CES convention when we want to jump over to technology. Okay, the CES convention was huge, wonderful, and I'm so sorry I couldn't make it again, but this upcoming one, we're going to be there. We're going to be there. Yeah, they had some kind of issue with NVIDIA not mentioning SoundHound. I don't understand that. Okay, they said that kind of brought the price down because, For example, Denzel Washington, one of our greatest actors of all time, he has a son in the game. Okay, his son we all know to be a great actor and doing his thing. But every time Denzel does an interview, he doesn't mention his son. But we know that's his son. He has his back. Same thing I see for NVIDIA. NVIDIA has a large stake in SoundHound. Okay, but NVIDIA is the star right now. Okay, so every time NVIDIA has a show, no, I don't see them to mention SoundHound. But we know they have their back. You know, so that part I didn't get as well. Also, the new administration coming in, with Trump speaking about a lot of tariffs being placed on a lot of different countries and so forth, that takes a toll as well on smaller growth stocks. Okay, so there's a lot of factors combined that's doing this, but the main thing I believe is that people are waiting, or investors are waiting, to see what happens after the inauguration. I believe a lot of things is going to start turning around then, but until then, we're like in this buy and hold formation. Okay, I'm not really selling off a lot of anything because I don't think we're going to tank whatsoever, but it's definitely a lot of companies right now that are on sale, and they are great companies that are not going anywhere but to take us into 2026 strong. Okay, so again, I want to thank all of you for tuning in, and I'm going to see you quite soon this week with more updates and checking in on your progress with the challenge. All right, so this is Chump Change Investment saying peace, God bless, have a financially successful week, and I'll see you soon.